Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Bunga Hapsari and this is my friend.
My name is Refiska and Aurellia.
Today I will discuss podcast the topic about smoking in campus and impact of world price increase.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Refiska and Aurellia, and today I am joined by my partner Bunga Hapsari. Today we are going to discuss on important issues that is often debated is university with smoking on campus. Smoking on campus has become a controversial topic because it involves health, student rights, and the learning environment. Some people believe smoking should be allowed in the sex area, while others think it should be completely prohibited. In this podcast, we will discuss the advantage and disadvantage of smoking on campus, its impact on students and the academic environment, and possible solution. With further out, let's begin our discussion. Hello, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to share my opinion and discuss this topic with you.
Alright, now let's get started with today's discussion. I begin by asking you our first question. Do you think smoking should be allowed on campus?
In my opinion, smoking should not be allowed on campus because universities should provide a healthy and comfortable learning environment. Smoking can disrupt other students and affect their health. For example, students who study near smoker it helps because
Why do you have students who smoke on campus?
I think my students smoke because of stress, fear influence, or addiction. Some students will smoking help them relax after class or exam. For example, they often gather with friends in parking areas or outside campus building.
What are the health risks of smoking?
Smoking increases the risk of blood cancer, heart disease, stroke, and respiratory illness. It also weakens the immune system. For example, long-term smokers usually experience breathing problems more often than non.
How does smoking after non-smokers?
In my opinion, secondhand smoke can also degrade. Non-smokers might develop respiratory diseases even if they do not smoke themselves. For example, students with asthma can experience breathing difficulties when exposed to cigarette smoke.
So university create smoke-free campus?
Yes, I totally agree. Smoke-free campus spread a healthier and environment and encourage students to live healthy lifestyle. Many universities around the world have successful environmental reforms.
What are the environmental impacts of smoking?
Smoking produces cigarette butt unhealthy when the pollute the environment. Cigarette filter take many years to decompose. For example, in a campus fair ceremony, cleaning cigarette litter.
So smoker requires punishment.
I believe education is better than punishment. University should educate students about smoking risks and provide counseling service before giving sanction.
How can university help students for stop smoking?
Yeah, university can organize health campaigns, counseling programs, and smoking education support. They can also invite healthy professionals to educate students about the legal problem.
Do you think smoking affects student academic performance?
Yes. Smoking can reduce concentration, increase thought problems, and cause students to use stressors. Poor health often leads to lower academic performance.
What is your final opinion about smoking on campus?
Overall, I believe smoking should be improved on campus. Smoke-free campus protect everyone's health, creates a better learning environment, and encourages students to develop health habits.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts about our fifth topic. Now let's move on to our second discussion. For topics, we will set our focus.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Bunga Hapsari and today I will give a host. Our second topic is the impact of fuel price increases. Fuel price increases have become an important issue because they affect transportation costs, inflation, business, and people daily life. This topic is also closely related to the economy and government policy. Today we will discuss how rising fuel prices affect students, business, and society, as well as possible solutions to reduce their impact. Hello, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm pleased to be here and I look forward to discussion this important issue.
Alright, now let's get started with today's discussion and begin by asking you our first question. What happens when fuel price increase?
In my opinion, fuel price increases transportation costs, which then is the price of goods and service. As the source, the cost of living becomes shared for society. For example, when transportation companies buy more for food, that's direct delivery feed supermarket then rise the fees of food, beverage, and household goes to cover higher distribution costs.
How do you fuel price increase as a student?
Fuel price increase make transportation more expensive. Students spend more money on community, food, and daily necessities. For example, a student who usually spend 20,000 rupiah per day on transportation might have to spend 25,000 rupiah until 30,000 rupiah after full price increase. Students living in boarding houses might also pay more for food deliveries and groceries.
Why do you government sometimes increase fuel price?
Government usually increase fuel price to reduce spending and import the stock budget. This policy all helps maintain regional stability when global oil price rise. For example, if world cost oil price is safely, the government must spend more money on subsidies. Raising those domestic fuel price help reduce this final burden.
Which sector are most affected by fuel price rise?
Transportation, logistics, manufacturing, agriculture, and transport business are among the sectors most affected because they depend heavily on fuel. For example, logistics companies buy fuel in shipping costs, farmers also pay inputs and transportation costs, which can lead to high food price.
How do you fuel price influence inflation?
Food price increases production and transportation food business for the cost on consumers by increasing product price. with contributions to innovation. For example, when fuel first increased, public transportation first, food first, and delivery service often become more expensive.
Do you follow price increase affect small business?
Yes, small business face higher transportation and production costs. Some business increase selling price, while others recoup production to maintain price. For example, a small food stall might rise because cooking oil, raw materials, and delivery goods become more expensive after food price increases.
How can people reduce the impact of rising fuel price?
People can reduce fuel expense by using public transportation, carpooling, carrying, or planning trips more efficiently. They should also manage stakeholders' health budget carefully. For example, students can share rides with friends or as buses in operating motorcycle individual to transportation flows.
Should the government continue fuel subsidy?
In my opinion, subsidies should continue, but only for income holders. Their subsidies are fair and reduce the government financial burden.
Can higher fuel price have positive effect?
Yes, house, farm, face, and encourage people to save energy, use public transportation, and skip more and function for environmentally friendly methods. For example, many people begin using electric freestyle bicycle of business incentive for investors reducing transportation costs.
What is your conclusion about fuel price increase?
Overall, fuel price increases state economic challenge because in transportation costs, inflation, production costs, and household expenses. However, government policies, target subsidies, and better public transportation can reduce this negative impact. For example, if the government provides direct subsidies with actually affordable public transportation, low enrollment holders and students will be less affected by rising fuel prices.
Thank you very much for sharing your valuable opinion and insights from today's session. From our first topic, we learned that smoking on campus can affect student health and learning environment. From our second topic, we learned that fuel price increases have significant economic impact on transportation, business information, and people's daily life. We hope this discussion and has provided useful information and encourage everyone to think critical about important issues. Thank you for everyone for watching and listening to our podcast.
Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy our discussion and found it informative. Don't forget to stay healthy, keep learning, and see you in next direction. Goodbye, everyone.